Salute Squad. Welcome back to another episode of Fly High Productions with Mr. Follow Up. Hey, so check this out. We got Boosie in the hot seat today. And I'm starting to quit you. First of all, he being interviewed by DJ VLAD, right? I don't know if y'all heard of him. But he was first introduced to me by Damon Dash. Or Dame Dash, should I say. And Dame Dash labeled him as a culture vulture. Now, in DJ Vlad's defense, I must say, that's his job. He the interviewer. He there to ask questions, right? But on the other hand, do we have to answer these questions? Specific questions like, if I'm Boosie and I come sit down with you and you start asking me about another man, woman, another person, period, right? It seemed like you would want that interview with them instead of me. Especially when I haven't had any involvement with this person. Like, nothing's going viral through the news. I could see if some, had occurred and you asked me about another person, which that would make that my business too, right? But don't call me on no interview and ask me about another person. I thought I was here to be interviewed about myself. I thought you called me here to ask me questions about me, not another guy, another person. Now, DJ Vlad also has alleged to be an FBI agent, a federal agent, should I say. Now, all of this is alleged. This is not coming from Fly High Productions. You can catch these rants and videos out there. They on YouTube. This ain't nothing Fly High Productions making up either. And nor am I saying that we agree with none of the allegations. But nevertheless, like I say, he also been called an federal agent, a Fed. So if that's the case, let me ask you out this, boys and girls. What's a paid informant? That would make your guy Boosie a paid informant uh if DJ Vlad was a federal agent, right? Let me take a look. Let's take a look at a paid informant. Let me see if I can get it up here on the screen for y'all right quick. But we not here to bash nobody. Like I said, I really want to know from y'all what y'all think. Like, Should Boosie be answering these questions? Should we be kicking another man while he down? Now we all done seen the P. Diddy video. Uh and I could see him commenting on that because it was visual for the world to see. But outside of that, to paint a picture for somebody or taint a man's character, which again, like I say, old Sean Combs that did that to him to himself. But anyway, man, no, I said I was gonna get paid. Let's see what paid informant. What's the paid informant first, and then we gonna get into this video, or this interview with VLAD. What I say, paid informant. All right. Let's see here. The paid informant. Now, I'm not alleging that, none of this going on. I'm hypothetically thinking here. But it says what about the paid informant? Police confidential informants or people who provide information to the law enforcement agency in return for some type of compensation. Okay. Well, I mean, if that was the case here, then, like I say, if DJ Vlad was a Fed, then that would make Boosie a paid informant. If he's getting paid for these interviews, right? He giving up information. Y'all don't believe me? I'm gonna let y'all take a look for yourself. Check this out.
A lot to talk about today. It's been a few months since our last interview, and we cannot start this interview out without talking about that video.
Yeah.
You know the video I'm talking about.
Diddy.
The Diddy video.
Yeah.
Now, I'll say this. I've done a few interviews. I've been interviewed myself, and I've talked with some of my guests. And at the time, I said, I'm not really sure what happened because I had heard from Diddy's bodyguard that she was very abusive as well, that she would punch Diddy in the face in the car, and then they would start tussling. And, I wasn't exactly sure the logistics of what happened. But when I saw this video, goddamn.
Yeah.
When you saw it, what'd you think?
I thought, man, Diddy, you a sucker ass nigga, that kind of violence, like kicking somebody and shit, like that kind of violence is like I done had fights with my significant others, but this like you fighting a man who you had problems with your whole life. Like this some shit. Like when I saw that, I was like, this dude fucked up. Like this shit, like he probably been fucked up since a baby, since a child. Like
yeah,
that's
man.
some shit. Like
that's some deep-seated issues.
Yeah, that's like some shit. You need some like that's some. It's like you did. That was a man who, that's the type of shit when you've been beefing with somebody for 10 years and you finally catch him and that's a man.
They owe you some money.
Kick him in the, bro, it's just, I was disappointed and did it, bro. Did it.
So when you go to New York City, you're not going to hook up with P. Diddy anymore, huh?
Hey, that was hell no. And they've been on my ass on that line. I don't even sing it at the show.
I know, because remember originally when I asked you, like, I'm still going to perform it. But then you're like, no, I'm not performing anymore.
I don't perform it no more. Cause I looked up to Diddy, man.
I think we all did. It's hard not to. with his success.
Yeah, when I met Diddy in, I would think '09, probably before I went to prison, at Jesus party, I think Diddy was cool people. You know, I always looked up to Diddy.
Yeah, I mean, he chased her down. I can imagine if a fight is happening and you're trying to protect yourself and something happens, but she was leaving.
Nah, that's not the bad for him chasing her down. Him kicking her on that ground, bro.
Yeah, he like kicked you like in the face or something.
Like you kick somebody in the face, like you was a motherfucking. You sick, man. A woman, bro. Like you sick, bro. You sick, bro. I was pissed. I was like, damn, Diddy, you know. Like,
no, it was horrible. And from what I understand, I guess they'd gotten into a scuffle in the hotel room, and he had like punched her in the face or something. So she was leaving, and he like went to go chase her. That's the story I heard. I'm not sure if it's true, but
yeah,
he had chased her down the hallway, and then ended up punching her, kicking her, what looked like in the face, dragging her. Then he like threw bottles at her. I don't know if you saw that part.
Man, all you gotta do is restrain a woman.
That's it.
You grab them hands and hold them hands down, and you know, man. I don't think a woman can make you mad enough to do that. I don't think nothing can make you mad enough to. That was some sick shit, bro. I mean,
not to be the aggressor like that. Yeah, I can't imagine a situation. No, I'm trying to think in my head. No, she was trying to get away. She was leaving. Let her go. I don't know what type of weird fatal attraction the two of them had. I've met Cassie before. I mean, she's pretty, but she's not like, oh my God, this is the most gorgeous woman. I'm like, okay, she's cute. You know, cute mixed girl.
I think when you do something like that, that's not the first time. You know, like that's gotta be like
it's a pattern.
Yeah, it's a pattern, man. It's just like when you whoop a nigga ass, you get in a fight with niggas and you get better and better. You get better and better. Like when you fight, you get better and better. You know, and more dangerous. You get more dangerous and you get better and better with skill, with how to do it, with how to instill fear in people. You know?
Yeah, I mean, the only person I've heard that Diddy put his hands on in terms of men was Drake.
Yeah.
But with a bunch of security around him.
Oh, okay.
That's what I heard. But for example, Misa Hilton Brim, his first baby mother, she just made a post saying, oh, you know, I'm triggered by what I saw and it reminds me. She kind of alluded to like he was doing the same thing to her.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, you know, there were stories of Kim Porter. You know, I remember, Michael Jai White, he was telling me that his old girlfriend was good friends with her, so they would hang out a lot. And he said that they were always beefing. Diddy would call and they'd be screaming at each other. And, you know, it was...
Yeah, I didn't got Diddy. I know Diddy's from my hood, bro. Like, you know, like every woman they get, bitch, you gonna stay in line. They gonna beat the fuck out you. Like when I'm talking about beat the fuck out you, like I got flashbacks, man, of people I know beating their significant others, you know.
I've never even seen that. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I've never seen it.
Plenty of times.
I didn't grow up in a violent household. I've never seen my parents put their hands on each other.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. I've seen them argue.
Yeah, my dad used to hit my mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so was that kind of like a flashback when you saw that?
Nah, it wasn't that.
Wasn't that bad, huh? Thank God.
It wasn't that, but they used to fight. You know, he'll grab or smack her, but it would never nothing like that. You know, I saw that from a couple of my cousin. One of my cousins, like, he didn't fuck around, bro. He don't play with a woman disrespecting. He gonna put them Timberland boots on your ass. You know, so.
Yeah, well, the footage, I believe, was from 2016. And they say that the Diddy, I guess in the lawsuit, Cassie said that he paid $50,000 to get that footage. It was an Intercontinental. I don't know what the hell Diddy's going to the Intercontinental for. That's like a 4-star hotel.
Yeah.
You would think you'd be a little higher up, you know. But, you know, even the management of the hotel said, they're like, okay, that's no longer the management. It's a whole new management. We don't know what they did. They're already like trying to distance themselves from the situation. Yeah, clearly someone sold him the footage, but it wasn't us. Everyone's just taking a step away. Revolt said announced, okay, that's nothing to do with us. You know, even though he's gone from the company, it's still very bad.
Right.
And it's it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy to see. Nobody is standing up for this situation. None of it is justifiable. And I guess they went out that night.
I mean, if he was doing all this shit, everybody knew. Everybody knew, all these securities who talking shit now, and you sit up there and watched it.
You know, Roger Bond, who we've interviewed before. There,
you just as guilty as him. You didn't go nowhere. You sat up there and watched it.
Yeah.
Just like if both of us do a crime and one of us watch and one of us pull a trigger.
We're all part of this crime, yeah. We're all part of this crime. Going.
So,
yeah.
You know, those other guys who talking, y'all might as well shut the fuck up, because y'all sit up there and let a woman get beat. Y'all sit up there and let a woman after woman get beat. And if this would have never came to the light, it would have been took to the grave. So I just, man, if I see, bro, I mean, that kind of beating, you gotta, if you that much against it, you gotta say, I quit. I'm done. If you a legal citizen, why you ain't go to the police?
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, for that kind of motherfucking beating, and that's my partner, man, bro. I mean, I don't think nobody talked to him. I don't even think nobody said, hey, Puff, man, you fucking wrong, bro. You gotta chill out or you gonna lose this, that. You know, somebody had to, I mean, Puff fucked up. Man.
They don't even have kids together. I can imagine if it's your baby mother, and like, not to justify it if it's your baby mother. If it's your baby mother, no matter who it is, it's still wrong. But a relationship with your kid's mother gets a lot deeper, because it has to do with the kids, and maybe she's had men around the kids, and maybe the men have abused the kids and you blame her for it. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to stand up for the kids and things get out of hand, but that's just your girlfriend. That's just your girlfriend. And you got plenty of women that are throwing themselves at you every time you walk outside. And like I said, she's cool looking, but she's not jaw-dropping. I can name you 30 women that I've seen that look better than Cassie.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I mean,
honestly.
I thought Cassie was beautiful to me. I wanted to fuck Cassie a long time.
Okay. Pretty girl. I'm not saying she's not.
Then
but I've met her multiple
Diddy
times.
made her even more beautiful.
Well, yeah.
You know,
put her all nice and designer and hair and makeup. I mean, she was a pretty girl, but yeah, it makes no sense. And then after the video came out, Diddy put out the apology.
Yeah.
You made a comment. You said, Puff just gave an intro to a song for an apology.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I'm going to hear this on a song in the future. LOL.
Yeah. I feel like that was the intro to a song. I feel like 5 years you're going to hear that on his, on one of his comeback songs, trying to come back. That's an intro, man. I feel like that was just an intro, man.
Well, they're saying, because a lot of people criticize that he didn't say her name, but from what they're saying, the deal that he signed with her when he paid her, you know, payoffs go two ways. Like, okay, I'm gonna give you this and you're not gonna do this, but then I'm not gonna do this. So they're saying that he's legally not allowed to say her name anymore. That's why her name wasn't mentioned.
I heard he didn't give her 30 million. I heard he gave her in the singles.
Yeah, single millions, that's what I heard. I heard in the low single million digits.
Yeah.
Which, at the end of the day, is still a lot of money, because in lawsuits like that, when you talk about physical abuse, it's tax-free. You don't pay taxes on it. So
Oh, I still think she should have got more than that. Did you see that video?
Yes.
Just thinking in 10 years or whatever they was, how many times did this happen? Like, man.
Dozens, probably.
And you got $1 billion? You got $1 billion. So, I mean, I think she got beat. I think it was a quick grab for some money and she took it too fast.
Well, remember,
he gave it too fast and she took it too fast.
Well, remember, he had put up the statement. He said, "Enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I've silently sat and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things that are being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth." Sean Diddy Combs. That did not age well.
Yeah, the feds was watching. Okay,
like, okay. Well, they're saying
watch this video.
That they're saying that the feds may have leaked this as a precursor to filing charges.
Feds got like, okay, you never did none of this?
That might have been one of the videos they got from the house raids.
Okay.
Because he bought it, so he probably kept it somewhere.
Might have. But it was a higher power got that video.
Well, I heard that she got a copy of it too, so she may have leaked it. But we don't know. Somebody leaked it. But when that video came out, it was...
Who do y'all think leaked that video? Was it Cassie, the Fed? Y'all think that's one of the videos they got out the raid? I know somebody who most likely did not release that video. That was old P. Diddy himself.
It was like, whoa. So here's the question. In a few years, because, whenever something like this happens, everyone's outraged for the first day, for the first week, sometimes for the first few weeks. Do you think at some point Diddy can get back to where he was again?
I don't know, man. It's a cold world out here. I don't know. Only God knows. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like Chris Brown been fucked up ever since.
Well, that's what I was about to mention.
And it was
Chris
no
Brown.
tape. And it was no tape.
But that picture was bad. That picture was awful.
That picture was
awful.
You think that picture is worse than the video?
Well, here's the thing. Number one, it seemed like Rihanna was messed up worse than Cassie. Because Rihanna's like, both her eyes were like closed. Because, Cassie went out, I think like that next night or something. You saw a little bit of bruises on her arms and stuff like that. Like Rihanna's face was messed up. So I almost think they're kind of equivalent. And you also got to understand that Rihanna was a much bigger star than Cassie. And some people say, well, that doesn't matter. And it's like, well, think about it.
That does kind of matter.
It does matter. Yeah. Think about it.
There's more people love you.
If Jay-Z was accused of beating up Tierra Marie versus Beyonce, what would be worse?
Beyonce.
If Jay-Z beat up Beyonce, if there was a video of Jay-Z beating up Beyonce, the beehive would swarm. The sky would be black with bees swarming against Jay-Z. Yeah. So what I'm saying is Rihanna, and granted, she became a bigger celebrity after that. Yeah. And she even talked about how she went to sleep as Rihanna and woke up as Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Because at the time, Britney was like the biggest kind of female celebrity. So there's that. People know about Cassie, but they only really know about Cassie because of Diddy. Cassie had one hit song like 15 years ago.
Right.
And really, you haven't heard of her since. She was just Diddy's arm candy, basically.
Yeah.
Right? So there's that. But look, if you really think about it, yes, Chris Brown had a hard time in the beginning, but he went on to be almost as big of a star as he was before.
Yeah. Chris the truth.
Chris is the truth.
Yeah.
Big albums, big songs, big stadium tours.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so he wasn't able to play in the NBA All-Star game. Boo-hoo. If that's the worst that comes with it, it's not really that bad to him.
Yeah.
Yes, people gonna mention it. He really doesn't do a lot of interviews, but he's still like, if Chris Brown goes on tour, girls will still be throwing their panties at him and everything. So my question, not now, not this year, 2-3 years from now, if Diddy decides to come out with a new album and starts getting all the top rappers, singers, producers, do you think that they'll all go and work with him?
I don't think all of them gonna go to work with him. I'm not doubting his comeback or whatever, but he's gonna have to do something different. I don't know what it'll take, but you know, I think Chris will have a better chance because Diddy's not already didn't show he'll hit a woman. It's the women are not infatuated with a P. Diddy like they are infatuated with a Chris Brown.
True.
Just want to point this out. We 17 minutes in this interview and we still talking about P. Diddy. Vlad has yet to ask Boosie anything about himself. Man, let's keep it moving.
And Diddy has allegations of liking dick too. So
No Diddy.
yeah, he has those allegations also. So a lot of straight women who love men are not gonna vow to come see him perform.
Well, he doesn't really perform like that. I mean, he does.
I'm going to apologize about the language, but parental discretion is advised.
Or support him.
But he does, like the Bad Boy reunion tour, and he comes out with albums.
I say his options are to let it die down for a decade.
A decade.
And try to come back or go Christian, get saved.
I think that's what he's gonna do. I think him and TD Jake's gonna
go Christian,
make a church,
get saved, or go gay.
That's an option.
If he goes gay, they run the world now. He's gonna be the forerunner. They're gonna speak for him. He has 3 options: go gay, go to the Lord, God forgive you, go to the Lord, or just wait it out. Go to Bali.
God got mentioned in that apology.
Go to Bali and just wait it out.
Russell?
Yeah, Russell. I fuck with Russell.
Yeah, that's my man. We talk all the time.
Russell said something about me on Twitter. He agreed with me.
I know.
And I fuck with Russell. Nobody really never agree with me but the people who don't have a voice. He one of the only voices who have said,
yeah,
I agree with what Boosie said.
Yeah, I mean, look, think about it. Last year, Kanye was, the worst person in the world. Adidas drops him, Universal Records drops him, he can't get a shoe deal anywhere. And now he has the #1 record in the country. Everyone wants to work with him again. And some people say,
still yet to ask him about himself. Now, if you think I'm tripping, now I'm gonna fast forward just a little bit here, and Vlad gonna go right back. Where we at? 19 minutes into the interview. We might as well say 20 minutes. We'll skip ahead to like 35.
Nah, I ain't hear it. I heard it on social media.
He said, I dare one of you N-words to scream out no Diddy. Fuck that N-word up. I said this the other day. I said, I wonder if anyone's ever slipped up and said no Diddy around Diddy. Yo, my man. Yo, it's been a while, bro. I love you. No Diddy. My bad.
Now check this out. The point I'm trying to make is, can y'all see how this could sever a relationship? Diddy might not want to do no business in the future with Boosie behind this interview here. What's more important, man? Why do we allow these type of interviewers to put us in these predicaments, in these situations where it throw a wedge between my brother, who I could possibly down the line, if not already had business ventures with. gonna keep it moving.
He said, well, in the song, Christian says, when all they had was 50 Cent, who put the city on the map, stop lying, Pop's been hated by so many men, and N-word, that's fine, they're gonna stop, they're gonna try to stop these M&Ms, they're gonna die trying. So he's basically like taking shots at 50 Cent, you know, die trying, you only had 50 Cent when we were popping, whatever. 50 laughed it off. Personally, if I was Puffy, I'd tell all my kids to shut the fuck up right now.
You remind me of my son. Yeah.
Yeah, your son would do some shit like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be way better than that, though.
Well, you know, like LeBron, he unfollowed him. Shine spoke out against him. You know, and they're saying, because Shine kind of implied that Diddy was the shooter in that case, and Shine took the rap.
He must have got paid a hefty pay.
That's what they say, but can you really pay off someone to do 10 years at the height of their career?
Yeah, if somebody money hungry, if you tell them you ain't gonna do them 10 years, you just gonna do 2 and you'll be home. Somebody will take a hefty bag of money. Money rule the world.
Then they get that 10 and now they're
then
stuck.
They get that money, after them 3 years, he stopped answering that phone.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I remember you said, how come Diddy's friends aren't speaking up? Are you still saying that?
Kind of torn in between the two right now. Because I feel like his friends, they knew all along. You know what I'm saying?
No. I would know.
You don't think they knew? You been somebody's friend 11 years.
Look.
You know if they smoking crack.
Listen, my man Sean Prez, who was an executive at Bad Boy for years and years and years and years, he said he never saw that. Me and him have had long conversations about this. Yeah, he said he has never seen that. But then again,
he must have been with.
But he wasn't a bodyguard.
He wasn't around.
He wasn't like his right-hand man, like traveling with him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He would be in the office. Like Diddy wouldn't be doing this at Bad Boy offices. He's doing this in hotel rooms and back of cars and stuff like that. So there's probably lots of people that worked for him that just never saw this.
Oh, okay. Well, they should be speaking up then. They should have been speaking up before the video out.
I feel
why would they, if he never saw this, just like your friend.
Yeah.
If he never saw this, and why he didn't speak up from the dump? Because he knew, Vlad. He's telling you a damn lie.
I don't know about
Why didn't he speak up if he never saw this? The man who changed his life, who changed most of these people's life, why no friend never stood up?
Well, just because you didn't see it doesn't mean that it didn't happen.
Because I know how I am, bro, how I was raised, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you this, a lot of people might not like this. I wouldn't give a damn if I beat my bitch. I'm still standing up for my partner. If he beat his bitch, that's they shit. That's how we was raised in the ghetto. I'm not gonna sit up here and say that when I saw my uncle beat his bitch, that I didn't want to hang around him. We were cooking dope the same night.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a new day and a new day in time. But how I was raised, if you beat your bitch, that's your problem. It never made me say you're not my friend anymore. That's what I stand on. I always stand on wrong or wrong, right or right, you my friend. And I probably was raised a fucked up way.
So you compartmentalize your relationships, right?
Say it again.
You compartmentalize. You put them in a compartment. This is my relationship with this man. This is my friendship. I don't know what else he does outside of my friendship, but between me and him, he's never done me wrong. I've never done him wrong.
Right.
I've never seen this other shit, or if I've seen it, it doesn't affect our relationship. So this is our relationship.
Right. And just how I was
a compartment, you know, like a box.
Because, you know, I really never would take the woman's side anyway, because
you don't have a relationship with the woman.
I don't have a relationship with the woman.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see 4, 5, 6, 7 other bitches with him. You know, he gonna still be my partner.
Yeah.
that bitch gonna be gone to the next nigga. A woman, she's gonna be gone to the next. Just like Cassie with the next man, just like somebody else with the next man. So me and him, we locked in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All I can do is pray for him that he don't beat nobody else's ass. You know, but as my friend, especially if I come up with you since like that, I'm riding with you, bro. That's just me.
Well, look at, for example, my relationship with you. When I found out about the shit with Aiden Ross.
Yeah.
Before I even heard the whole story from you, I hit Twitter.
Yeah.
I said, fuck Aiden Ross.
Yeah.
And fuck Charleston White.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know the whole story.
Yeah.
All I know is at the time that he's saying he canceled on you because of his friendship with Charleston. And I'm like, this is the same Charleston that said, Hail Hitler, and you know, and you Jewish. What type of self-hating shit is that?
Man, what he really canceled on me for is because I was telling him I wanted a number. He wouldn't agree with that number. You know, we were still on to do it that day.
Yeah.
He called 2 hours before the interview and said that I gotta add Charleston White in on the interview.
Right.
Cause that gonna make it go viral.
Right. I find that out after my initial tweets.
Yeah.
So when I find that out, I went even harder.
Yeah.
I said, here's the real story. I call Aiden Ross, and here's the thing, right? Like, when Aiden Ross and Charleston did a live with academics, Aiden Ross was like, oh yeah, Vlad, DJ Vlad, he's like 60.
Yeah.
And I said, man, Aiden, you're an opioid junkie. You're gonna be lucky to make it to my age.
Yeah.
I'm 50.
Yeah.
You're gonna be lucky.
Yeah.
Charleston damn near the same age. I thought Charleston was older than me.
Yeah.
He just looked like shit. You know what I'm saying? He's actually a few years younger. You know? And I'm like, fuck, and I call him an opioid junkie. And he watched that video and he's like, oh, hold on, let me go drink some.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it turned into a whole back and forth. My thing is like, for certain people, I'm gonna go hard publicly for them.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're one of those people. And especially when I feel like this is like unfair. You know what I mean? Like, if you have a disagreement with someone that got nothing to do with me, and I feel like both people have a part in it, I'm not gonna say anything.
Right.
But in this case, you know, but I also understand with me going through shit, you know, every so often, I don't assume that any of my friends are gonna publicly come to my defense. The only thing that I do ask from my friends is they don't pile on.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I hope for. It's okay. I don't expect everyone to get up and protect me and, oh, Vlad. No, it's cool. Like, I'm a man. If I said or did something, I'ma stand on my own feet. I don't need anyone to come side up with me. But if we rock with each other, I don't want you to pile on and make it worse for me. If that happens, then we're not friends anymore. And I've had people in my life that I'm not friends anymore because they did that.
Yeah.
But other people like, hey man, listen, I support you. You know, we're not gonna do any interviews right now because you're going through your shit, and I kind of, you know, don't want to get all the backlash from it. I understand that because everyone has their own careers, and people don't want to have to, you know, explain themselves to their audience why you doing shit with Vlad when he did this. No, it's cool. I get it. But as long as we still can maintain our relationship, and they're like, hey, listen, I ain't gonna do something right now. You know, like Trey D, we didn't do anything for a few years, but he just came back on my show. Yeah. He never said anything negative about me ever.
Yeah.
We maintained our friendship. We continued to talk. And when the time was right, he came back and did another interview. It was like 4 years later, but that's cool.
Yeah, but
I respect that.
Ross, he slid that in on me, man.
It was
like a couple hours.
That was bait and switch.
Man. Like
that was bait and switch.
That was some like I was like, no, man.
I would have said no. And you know, me and Tony, I don't know if you saw the interview. Me, Tony Ayo, and Uncle Murder had an interview. We talked about this. Yeah. And he was like, yo, man, you know, Aiden Ross, he's the new generation. You can't hate on him. I said, Tony, you mean to tell me that you would come in to do an interview with me, and an hour before I say, Ja Rule gonna be here too. It's gonna go viral. It's gonna go viral, Tony. Seriously, it will, because it will go viral. You gonna do it? Well, that's exactly. So come on, like, cut it out.
Right.
You know damn well you're not gonna do an interview with Ja Rule anywhere in the vicinity.
Right.
Cut it out.
Right.
Cut it out. You're not gonna do it. Everyone has their lines and everyone has their morals and everyone should respect that. And I think what Aiden did was bait and switch. And I think it was some bullshit. And I think that you know, him siding with a dude that has said some foul shit about who he is, some racist ass foul Hitler killed like 10 people in my family.
Yeah, like
in World War
but,
II. Like,
you know,
I don't like Nazis. I don't like anyone.
Charles they say shit about every race, like
every race. It's about babies, about
Chinese, all
everything, man.
Ain't no filter on that nigga.
None whatsoever, man. It is what I'm sure you're gonna make a whole. He just did a video about me saying Vlad is jealous of him. I'm not jealous of Charleston White. I'm jealous of Elon Musk. I'm jealous of Jeff Bezos. You know, I'm jealous of Bill Gates and Warren Buffett. Yes, I'm jealous of them, but I'm not jealous of Charleston White, man. I can guarantee you that by everything. Well, since last time, Kendrick Lamar and Drake.
Yeah.
Now, you were not a big fan of this.
If you enjoyed the fucking rap beat, when somebody dies,
he ain't asked Boosie
if
none of
everybody
this.
send $1 who was agreeing with the rap beat to that mother,
think
to that funeral,
be important in the interview.
she would be a bitch.
Not nothing about Diddy.
Let's just do that. Let's just start doing that.
Okay.
Okay, no, because you finna talk me out. You finna throw one at me.
Yes, I'm about to throw some
at
at you.
But if
hit the like button
everybody
and share this
decided
live with your favorite cousin
to give $1, if you was just cheering the rap beat for $1 to the family member who's gonna